So, good morning, everybody. This is our sixth meeting of GIS course, Introduction to GIS course, and we are starting with today's course. So, let's just have a very quick look to our course outline, and we are going to follow the course outline. So, today we have a map, layout, and dynamic map. Actually, it is a very interesting topic, and from here you are able to develop a real dynamic map. I'm going to tell you what is the dynamic map and what is the map layout and how you are going to figure out everything together. If possible, I'm also try to cover a bit about database and query, how database is work and what is the database at all. But our main aim today is covering the map layout and dynamic maps. So let's just go to another computer. That means that here. Let's open our page. As I told you from a previous session, I'm start to manage the video, the ones that we record in this course, and I put it in a YouTube channel. So please subscribe our channel, activate the notification, then you are able to get a notification of the new video. So, we are going to start with example 3, and then also I'm going to show you about a Berlin example, but at the moment I'm going to start with example number 3. Yes, here we go. Like always, let's first drag and drop it into the desktop and also open it.
Example 3 is giving me an error.
Example 3.
Yeah.
Can you refresh your browser, because I just opened it at the morning, maybe because of the cookies or this kind of things. Should be broke because I'm at the moment extracted from the, I'm just at the moment get it from the internet. So maybe if you refresh your browser, it will be fine. Or you can put a question mark at the end of the URL. It's going to be refresh or reload. So this is our example 3. Is it so? Okay. So this is example 3. As you are going to follow here, we have two main data sets. One of them is a wall, the other one is a parcel. We are going to work with this data set and going to create a dynamic map. I'm just open ArcGIS before in order to save some time. As you remember, you are going to choose add data from here, or you can directly drag and drop to the canvases, but I'm telling you, I'm not recommend, because sometimes you have a lots of data sets. Sorry, I'm just going to another computer. So sometimes at the moment, this data set is just include two sets of the data, I mean parcel and wall. Of course, you can drag and drop it, but when we have too many of the sets, it is difficult to manage or move between them. So we prefer to work add data or catalog. So we need to make a folder connection. That's our desktop, example 3. Here we go. It's already actually here from previous semester, I think. So I'm just choose these two. Remember, it should be always under the folder connection. This is important. So Here is the word and parcel, and I am added. This is an example which is familiar for all of you. This is a Famagusta castle or wall city. So, yes, we have also Jeremy with us. So I think everyone here. So, this is an example from here. As I told you, it's going to be interesting. We are going to work with a dynamic map, and we are going to show you how dynamic map can be worked and how it's going to be easy for us. By the way, if my sound have any effect or anything, so you can tell me. I can manage the sounds. So, at the moment, we are going to classify the wall and parcel. Let's go to see what we have first of all inside the parcel shapefile. We have a field ID, we have shape, which is polygon, and we have a structure. We have lots of structure. SGB, VBO, and we have 987 records. So they are going to classify because at the moment all the parcels look like same. I'm going to the properties like always. So we are going to the category. As you see, all of them is a name. So they are not variable or they are not value. It's all name, so it is qualitative and not quantitative, which is a structure hit at all value. What does BGOS, VB, or VG means? It is about a structure. Bad structure, good structure, open space, it means that there is no structure, it's empty. Let's say parcel, they have very bad structure and very good. So, first of all, we need to manage the color in a meaningful manner because at the moment there is no meaning of the color. B is blue, white is blue. So we try to find a good, let's say, color set, but still is not the ones that we looking for it. So what we can do, we can manually manage it. For instance, the very good, it should be green instead of red. It's logical. Or a good should be a light green. Let's make it a bit more light, maybe like this one. So we have very bad, definitely it should be red. We have a bad, you can give a orange color like this one, and we have this, so it means that nothing there, so I can just give a white color. I'll just give apply. Now we are able to see, for instance, these parcels are empty, this parcel is very good, these are bad, and the red one are the very bad, the structure with very bad condition. So, there is a problem also here. The bad is here, good is here. So, it's better to give some order to them. I'll just put on top a very good, like this, and good on it, bad and very bad. So open space should be at the end because there is no value. So this is about how to know. Now something else I need, because BGOS or VB or VG is not understandable. Of course for us at right moment, for all of us, it's understandable because I'm telling you what is VG. But the ones that later get this map, it cannot be meaningful. So I'm going to change the value from here, the label of them. Let's just say no, let's say good. Or this one is Good. Again, bad. Very bad. And okay. And just hit apply. You see same thing, including the order and everything apply here. So I can get rid of this one. What does this one mean? If you have something other than very good, good, bad, very bad, or open space, it's going to be locate under other value. For instance, we have unfinished building, but right now we don't have such a, let's say, attribute or such a value. So I can get rid of it. Even if I'm not get rid of it, it doesn't matter. But it's better in order to keep safe side. Why? Because later in another work, if you don't want to show those sort of things, you are going to forget to use this one. So better from now, just get rid of it. As you see, we have a 0. But we have, for instance, the total value is 987 piece of parcel here, which is 28 of them are very good, and let's say 147 of them are open space. And now just hit OK. And as you can see, the blue one is not anymore here. Let's think about the wall. About the wall, I can keep a black color, very thick, that it's okay. Or it is more, it should be less thick, let's say 5 or even 1. Okay, not bad. So, this is fine. Now, we are going to give this one to the customer. So, we need to present it. We need to make it as a map, as a dynamic map. So, how we are going to do, if you remember at the first course or at the first lecture, I'm telling you about the two different views, layout view and the data view. From now, not from now actually, for this example, we need to go and work with layout view. So, of course, you can go from layout to layout view, either from here or from here. Both of them possible. You can go from here, you can switch your view from here or down. So I'm going from here. First of all, I need to orient my paper. As you can see, the paper, this is my paper, this dark black one. This is my paper. So I need to change my paper because if I want to put a legend or data, it is better to work with a landscape paper. So I'm just hit right click anywhere in the canvases, of course inside the layout view, hit the page. If you have a printer, you need to work with this part, but right now I don't have any printer, so I can just work with this part. I just choose the paper that I wish, A4 or A0 or whatsoever. I just choose A4. Of course, you can define your paper. Let's also customize my unit, which is inch at the moment. I'm going to customize it from customize menu under the layout, view, and centimeter. I can choose a small division to the 1/10. So I'll just hit apply. Now if I'm going to the print, it's now centimeter. Please care about this, but letter is not same as A4, the size is different. So, of course you can give your own dimension if you have a specific paper size, but right now we are going to use the A4 and of course landscape and not portrait. So this is now our page. As you can see, we have a ruler element. And this is our layer. We can add as much as layer as we wish. I'm going to show you. So we need to adjust our layer according to the, let's say, paper. We can have some, let's say, margin 1 centimeter from each side. This is 29.7, so 28.7. From the top, it is 21, so 20 will be fine for us. And from bottom, 1 centimeter. So now I'm going to manage my, let's say, layer to the ones that we have here, and just move a bit up and manage. So I can give a scale to my work. Now is a 1/70,000 something. Let's check about 5,000. I'm not sure. Actually, it is not fit in our page. I think with 6,000 it's okay. Actually, 6,000 is not a good, let's say, scale, because if you have a scale ruler, we do not have a 6,000 on it. But right now, let's leave it as it is. So, this is our first step. The second step, we need to add other function to our work. The first thing, we need to add a title. You can go to add a title from the map document property, which is here. Add your author name, query, and description. Or you can add directly from here. If you choose a title, it's ask you what is the title of this map. You can say the structure of the sorry. City. I'm actually looking to the network quality. Sorry if it is not good from Augusta. I'll just hit OK. Yes, as you can see, it is coming. Here I can put it right over here. From this one, with use of this one, I can edit this one down. And then I'm again pick the select element, the black mouse, and then go inside of it with a double click. I just can say that change the symbol. I'm going to use a tiny one. Let's say 20 with a bold, and hit OK and hit apply. Okay, sounds fine. This is one. What else we need? You can add a north arrow. We have a bunch of north arrow. Of course, you can also add your own north arrow, but we always try to keep it as simple as possible. So, I try to move with this one. Yes. Oh, sorry. I just overscale it. So always try to have a proportion between the elements of the map. So I think this one is fine. I can leave it here. This is my north arrow. What else I need? You need a scale bar. This is very important things for us. We always prefer to use scale bar, not the scale text. If I just choose this one, automatically it's transferred the scale from here to here. That's why we say this is a dynamic map. Imagine if I change this one, if I just make it 1/6500, this one also update. You don't need it to rewrite it again. This is a dynamic map. When we talk about a dynamic map, everything works together. So you don't need to let's say, edit any feature. But we are not recommend the scale. Let's back it to the 6,000. This one. Why? Fundamentally, when you take a printout, what is the page size? If you remember, we define it as a A4. So now imagine you want to enlarge it. When you go to the print shop, you want to ask the stationery to make it or to print it on one of our, on an A3 or A1. In this time, your number are not going to be changed and the scale is not valid anymore. But when we use a scale bar, if you go to the print shop after years and years, because the paper, due to the humid, due to the physical factor, start to lose its size. It's become smaller, become big even. For instance, if you look at to the very old map, you will see the size was changed and there is a distortion on it. So if we use the scale bar, we are going to eliminate this distortion, because what happened to the paper, it's going to happen to the whole paper. It means that if the paper enlarged, the scale bar also enlarged too. Besides, this scale bar is very easy to manage. You can just put your, let's say, ruler or pen or, let's say, piece of paper there and start to measure the dimension. But if you write 1 over, let's say, 6,000, it is very difficult to work with it. So, I hope that I can give the idea to you. I'm just moving this part and then just go work with this scale bar. Again, I take the select element, I put it here. Now I'm going to work inside of it. So as you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 big division and 4 small, 1, 2, 3, 4 small subdivision. So you need to manage this part according to your map, according to the size of the map. So I can just keep it at the moment like this. What else we need? We need to add a meter, because mine, first of all, this, let's say, scale, the mile unit is very big for this kind of study. As you can see, it's start with precision. So it is better to work with a meter or feet. So if I just hit the meter, the unit also going to change, and even the size of the, let's say, this scale bar going to be changed. You see, everything reshape according to the size of the map. So this is fine. Maybe I can add, let's say, 6 subdivision. Maybe I can change this one to the 3. And I can enlarge it, actually 525. This number is not a good one. So let's make it too big to see what's happened. You need to work with it in order to get better result. So this is not bad actually. We have a 500, the complete unit, plus we have 250, plus we have this small division, as you can see here. So now if you just put your ruler here, you can able to measure the division, maybe the parcel. Maybe I can make this one also 5. Let's see what's happened. 5 also, not bad. 5 is okay. So the rest, you need to work with, let's say, the font. All the fonts should be managed with our project. You can change the label if you want. You can, instead of meter, write M, of course, you see. But let's leave it as it is. So you can adjust the value. You can say that the label position is after bar or below center. You see, it's going down. This is or after label, like this one. This is all the things that you can work with it. There are different formats of it. You will see, like this one. This is also another format. But let's go to our the ones that we work. Yes, again I need to remanage it. It was 2, it was 5, it was a meter, and after a bar. Yes, I need to manage the size from here. I need to enlarge. I just leave it here, put it here. This is our scale. What else we need? We need to represent the label. What is the label of these things? So I need to choose the legend. For our legend, actually val is obvious. We don't need to add a val. A parcel is enough for us. And just keep following. Legend is legend. Of course, in Turkey you can change it to the, or you can write anything that you wish. The time Roman again. To want the legend have a border, actually I prefer to don't have a border for our legend. And what's item that you are going? Of course, the parcel. And again, next. These are the, let's say, dimension or distance between the layer. And just hit OK at the moment. So this is our legend. Now I'm going to work with our legend. Since this is an English lecture, so we put it in our legend somewhere here. Of course, for Arabic or Persian country, you need to put it in the other side. So I'm going to here, hit OK, sorry, I'm just right click and going to choose a property of my legend and start to work with my legend. First of all, we have some extra information that we don't need it because it is just confusing. So I'm just going to the items. Under the item there is a style. Under the style, as you can see, we can have a different type of label or type of the legend, like this way, like that way. There are many different sorts, but we try to always keep it simple. Also, you can work from here. You need just a label. I don't need a layer name. I don't need a heading. So that would be enough for me. You see, it is a very simple legend and item. Of course, you can say that I want to have a 2-column. Of course, right now we don't need to have a 2-column, but if you have a bunch of, let's say, item, if you have, let's say, 20 or 100, it is better to keep them in 2 or 3 columns. So I'm going to choose also the font of this one. Okay, the font of this one is also going to be firm. I need to make this parcel a bit more meaningful. Maybe I can choose the urbanize, this one. As you can see, this one is too much meaningful, or better. These are the size. Any question? Any question?
Yes. How can we add the number at the legend part? So the number of bar cells, let's say. So we have very good. How many very good? For example, can we do that?
You need to just choose a show feature count from here and then put it here. Is it clear, Lawrence?
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
Is it your question, I think?
Yes, it was.
You can add the different things. For instance, you can say, I don't want to have a parenthesis at the bits at this part. I want to have NO, number of bits, and I don't want to have this one too. You see, a good number like this. You can add a different of the bunch of things. Of course, we can have a space here. Maybe something like this, or any other things. Actually, I forgot. I think it's this one. You can add such things here. Add a space. So anyway, this is a good question. Let's leave it like this. I just add 2 or 4 space. Then I have a parenthesis here. Then I also have a close parenthesis here. So this is about this. Maybe I can have one space also here. Yes, this is about this part. Anyway, if you want to have a frame, this is a frame. Personally, I'm not prepared, but sometimes some authority, because the dynamic maps means that you are going to submit it to the authority or the municipality, department of planning, traffic. So they have their own template. So they are going to give you, we want this sort of template. But this is my idea, always keep it simple. Simple is always better. Anyway, I just keep it now. And put it my legend somewhere here. So what else we need? The important things is, if you give this map, of course, between us, right now we know where is Famagusta, where is the castle of the Famagusta. But imagine we give it to someone, he don't know Famagusta, and he or she don't know where is the castle of it. Okay, so you need to give the address. So how you are going to give an address? Of course, you can put a Cyprus logo here and put a word, let's say Famagusta. But this is not logical, and this is not a professional job. We want to do something professional. How we are going to do? Definitely you saw it in another map. First of all, I need to choose my layer, the entire of the layer. Then I'm going to choose a property. From the property, I am going to tell you what is the coordination in a relevant course, I think here. Because here you are going to understand what is the coordination and coordinate what is the projection. But just now, until that moment, accept it as it is. I'm going to tell you what is it later. But right now, just accept it as it is. So, this is our coordination. We're going to work with a grid. Of course, this is a general. You can change the layer name, you can change the unit, you can change the data frame, and etc. etc. But right now we are going to work with a grid. I'm going to choose a new grid because there's no grid right now. Hit OK grid. As you can see, maybe definitely result in a real map. The order of the map, there are some number, there are some value. So these values are the coordinates, are the number that we can give the address to the map, or we can give a reference to the area. We have different type of projection, or we have different type of the reference. Some of them are local. This is, for instance, very local one, A1, A2, or B3, or this is very local. Still, it's not defined the address, but it is work as a local. For instance, if you want to talk with your friend, imagine you are working in this project, you want to give an address to your friend under the phone. Okay, there is no street name. You can say to your friend, go to the D4 block. Then your friend look into this local, and then they said, okay, D4 is somewhere in there. So, but we are going to work with graphical grid type. We will hit it OK. There are different type of the style. I'm going to tell you a bit later onto the deep what is the difference of each. But right now, let's keep it as it is. The parcel, since we are working in almost 1/5,000, it is better to keep it as a second, because minute or degree is a big value. We keep it as a second, but of course we need to re-evaluate this number later. I'm going to show you. What about our major division? How it should look? Definitely it's a black line. The text style of the map, you can just say it is a tiny random, hit OK, again next, and place of the border, outside, inside, OK, finish. And hit OK to see what we have at the moment. As you can see, there are some number at the edge of our map, but still it is not enough for us. We need to go to the property. We choose this, the ones that we create a few minutes ago. We go to the property. First of all, about the label and line and interval and ox. So let's start with the interval. As you can see, let's just I'm going to the inside of it. As you can see, each 30 seconds, it is 33 degree 56 minutes and 30 seconds. After that, it's become 0 and the minutes become 57. We have now two intervals. So 30 seconds, it seems that not enough for us. We need more amount of the, let's say, interval. And just again go to the property. Instead of 30 seconds, I'm just changing to the 50 seconds in x-axis. As you can see, in a red box, with the 30, I have only one. Maybe here it's better to change it to the 10. Hit apply, hit OK. Again, hit apply. As you can see now, we have more amount of interval here. So, I'm going to property once more. Fundamentally, we don't need label in 4H. We just need at the left and bottom. So I can say that we don't need top, we don't need right. Okay, and hit apply. As you can see, now we have only at the left and bottom. Of course, we prefer the left one written in a vertical way. So label orientation for left, we choose a vertical. Maybe a size should be a bit big, like this one. You see, the size is a bit big. I actually prefer, let's see, maybe I'm going also to change the interval of this one to the 15 because now it is too much and one of them is located inside the edge, which is not good. Yes, this one is too much better. So, as you can see, there are some plus inside the map. These are actually helpful for us. You can put your ruler and measure the distance from here to here. These are the lines that here I'll tell you that I'm going to give you the meaning of each later. So you can change them from here. Of course, you can change the color of them. Maybe a bit light gray. You see, now it is better. So, it's okay. And as you can see, right now, I have this, let's say, reference in two edge with a label, and in the two other edge, we have just a line. So we can put our measurement and start to measure the dimension. So, this is up to now. What else we need? Now, if you give this map to your friend or anyone who doesn't know about the, let's say, Famagusta or castle, he or she can just give this number into the GPS or into the Google map. It's give address to him or her. So I'm going to do something also else, something very interesting for you. Let's make our map a bit small and just keep this one at the very edge, and then I just put another grid or another ruler, let's say in 2070, like here. Then I take my elements, because we don't need this area for measurement, because this is area under C. And just take this one to here. Of course, my entire map also move. I need to take it to this part. Don't forget about the difference of this item and this item. If you remember, I told you this one for a paper, but this one for a layer. So let's keep it like this. And I'm going to put, let's say this one, if I'm able to take it, yes, to there. Maybe you want to show a specific part of the map to someone. You want to enlarge some part of the map. Let's also make it this one a bit big. Let's make it 1,500. So as you can see, everything changed automatically. This is the advantage of the dynamic map. I just make it small in order to save some area. And just move this one. And let's add something else here. It was, yes, this is fine. And take again my elements, move this one here, and this one to the center. Yes. Anyway. So, now I'm going to take a copy of this map by using of the copy, and then release this selection here and paste. This is my second map now. I have a second map here. Let's adjust. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. Just be patient. So imagine you want to enlarge this area. Let's say in 1/1000 in an architecture, let's say scale. Let's say I want to show this plaza. This area is important for us. Actually, we need to be aware that our label, our Famagusta label is now, I need to make it small a bit. Now this is Famagusta. We have two choices, either to change the order, which is take to the forward, or bring to the front. Now this is going to be on top of this. This is one way, but let's do it in a very logical way. This is the logical way. It's better to keep it like this. And also same thing for here, about the scale. Let's make it like a 2. Yes. First of all, this scale bar, the ones that here, belong to this map. If I go here and change the scale, let's make it 10,000. You see, this one also changed, but this is not belong to this one. So I'm going to make it this one as small as possible. Maybe even 15,000. Yes, sounds not bad. Put it here. Let's manage to add 19 also here. We have this one, and we'll make it like also I put it this one 10. Okay, sounds fine. So we have now this is small and this big. First of all, our size is okay. Maybe we can change for this one because now it is big size, so we need to change the interval. This time maybe we need 5 seconds and 5 seconds. Hit OK and hit apply. Is it fine? No, still it's big. Maybe 1 second to 1 second. Yes, 1 second to 1 second is fine. Even 2 seconds to 2 seconds because it's really crowded. Yes, it is better. So now this one is belong for this map, as I told you. We need also have another ruler here. So I'll put this one for here, and we need one more for this one. In this time, you need to select this map and then go to the insert scale bar, because this scale we are going to be create or generate for this layer. You see the size is very different than the other one. So I'm going to fix the property. Maybe we have a 2 and 3. We need to have a meter. Let's change the symbol. to timeline. This is now each 15 meter. You see, even maybe I can have a 2 division, small. Or let's keep it like 4. You need to play with it to get a meaningful. It is maybe it's better. Let's check. Yes. Yes, not bad. So now this is our working area. This is this one, and this is this one. Let's make it now, let's say this one, let's go to the general. We can say that this layer, it's scale of 1 over 1000. You see the name will change, and this one, 1 over 15,000. I can go to the property, 1 over 15,000. Let's make it like this. So, now, when you want to give address, because if someone look it here, cannot understand the location in this map. So what you are going to do, you are going to choose this one, and then give the extend indicator to the other one, like this. Let's see if it is work or not. Oh, sorry, I just made a mistake. I need to choose this one and give this one. Okay? We have to choose the big one on the big one, I mean this one, and then give it to here. Of course, you can change the frame color, make it 1, the red. Let's see if we just make it 50% round, what will happen? Or let's make it 100. It's going to be circle. Yes, it's now going to be circle. As still it's not visible, therefore I'm going to make it like a 2, again red. Yes, better. So, this is about this part. Of course, you are able to add other things. For instance, you are able to add a picture, an object. If this object can be coming from anywhere that you wish, from Illustrator, from AutoCAD. Actually, right now I don't have any problem in this computer. That's why my objects are limited. But you can add a bunch of objects according to your computer. You can add, as I said, picture and dynamic text. What's the dynamic text? The author name who developed this one. Actually, right now the author field is empty. I need to go to the here and write the author name. Let's go. It's okay. You see, the author name automatically come here. I can change the, let's say, font, make it like this. 90% hit of plane. Okay, now it's become in this way. Maybe I can change this one to the inside. the line. Yes, instead of outside, I put it inside and inside. Now you see all the line coming to the inside. And then I can put my name. I need to just select, keep this select. Where's my name? Yes, here the name. And then just move it to, let's say, somewhere here. So, this is now a dynamic map. Now look at here. If I move this map to the symbol, the circle also move. You see? Can you follow it? Let's make it big. The circle starts also to move. It means that everything now works with each other. So, if someone asks you, for instance, I don't like this, let's say, color. If you just change it, let's change it to the, let's say, yellow, everything automatically change. Of course, you need to change it also here. If you change it again to yellow, everything automatically changes. You don't need to do it one by one. Of course, you can save the here. You can save the layer file. I think this was a question of the last previous or 2 sessions before. You can save it and then import it to whole project. So this is about this part. Of course, you are going to ask me how I am going this file, send it to the stationery, or I'm going to print it. It is very easy because right now I have lots of things in my computer. It's going to be dying. You need to just go file and then choose or press export map because none of have the GIS. You choose export map and the different sorts of the format available, like EMF, EPS, Adobe Illustrator, PDF, SVG, bitmap, JPEG, PNG, TIFF, or GIF. Which one you prefer? Actually, if you want to work with a vector base, of course you need to keep it like EMF or EPS. But if you want to keep it as a raster, you need to choose a JPEG. The resolution of the picture, you can say it is 600 dpi. The format, what is the color of background? No color, it means that transparent. So give a name on the desktop, let's say example 03, hit save, and wait until it's export. Of course, this save now is for keep the layout. If you remember, I told you we are not using this one for our file, but we can use this one to keep this layout. If I just hit save, my layout is going to be saved. Example 03. So now I have example 03 as a layout, and now I have this one. I'm going to give edit because I don't have a picture. You see the quality of it, very good quality, and the background is no color, which is transparent. So you see everything now here for you. So this is about this part. Any question related to the dynamic map, related to the, let's say, this part? Any question? Or anything that you want to know?
Thank you.
Is it everything clear? I'm going to stop and I'm going to open an assignment for coming session. The same assignment, same thing that I do it for you here, but don't make this kind of mistake and try to use your creativity and submit your assignment for next week. If there is no question, I'm going to stop. Have a good weekend. Don't forget to do your assignment. I'm going to open it after this, record your assignment into the Teams. So have a good weekend. See you by coming session.
See you hocam. Thank you.
See you.
See you hocam.
See you everybody. Have a good
See you.
weekend.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye bye.